Mamma mia, Porio and the Guanciale are really lost in the sauce this time. In the aftermath of a Basilia's betrayal, our cooks made the move to Bruma, and they were doing just fine.
I hate it here.
But the fate had other plans. For a cooking competition was to be held in Riften, held by none other than a Maven Blackbriar. We got a chance to meet the contestants. Some are old friends, some are new, and some we wish not to see. But now, the next episode of the adventures of Porio and Guanciale.
Attention, all of you. The first challenge is simple enough. The ingredient hunt.
Finally, I've been waiting all day to show these provincial cooks what real talent looks like.
I don't do well in the deep woods.
The ingredient hunt will test not only your knowledge of local flora and fauna, but your resourcefulness and cunning. Each of you will be given a list of ingredients to gather within 3 hours. Return with all items and you advance. Fail and you're dismissed.
3 hours? That's not much time.
Oh, but it is enough time, Guanciale.
Don't coddle the boy. The wild provides no comfort for the unprepared. A true chef must learn to hunt their ingredients with precision and speed.
The challenge is not just in the finding, non. It is in the selecting. Only the most perfect specimens will suffice for my experimental cuisine.
Vaffanculo! Experimental my asshole! Guanciale and I will make her the best dish you have ever seen in your fucking lives!
Such vulgar outbursts will not carry favor with me, Chef Porio. Save your energy for the competition rather than empty boasts.
Of course.
Chef Porio believes in me.
Now then, let's proceed with the ingredient hunt. Each of you will draw a slip with your required ingredients. Some paths may cross, so I advise caution. Theft from competitors is permitted, but murder is not.
My dear Maven, what a delightfully ruthless competition you've designed. I wouldn't expect less from the ruler of Riften.
This isn't right. Chef Anton would never approve of this cutthroat approach. Cooking should be about skill and heart, not sabotage and thievery.
Well, if Chef Anton was against it, he would have been here!
Oh, mon ami, your morality is charming, but misplaced. The greatest chefs throughout history have guarded their secrets with poison and blade.
He has a point. Rondak, why don't you shut your mouth and let the beautiful Lady Maven finish?
I don't require your patronizing defense, Chef Porio. Flattery will gain you nothing in my competition. As for you, Rondak, your former master's methods clearly didn't secure him a position in my kitchen, did they?
I apologize, Lady Maven.
As I was saying, once the hunt begins, you'll have exactly 3 hours to gather everything on your list. The wilderness around Riften holds many treasures and dangers. Those who return with inferior specimens will be judged accordingly.
The sun's starting to set. Are we hunting in the dark? I'm not afraid,
Just eager to get started, right, Guanciale?
Yes, very eager. I've been practicing identifying plants in the dark with Chef Porio. He says a true chef can smell the difference between fresh snowberries and nightshade.
It is true, I do say that.
A charming theory, though I find it amusing that you'd risk a child's life on your sensory training. My pestolette can identify 37 varieties of mushroom by touch alone.
Enough banter. The lists will be distributed momentarily. I expect nothing but excellence from those who wish to serve in my kitchen.
The darkness merely adds spice to the challenge. Perhaps I will incorporate the essence of night itself into my creation, non?
Or perhaps you can incorporate the essence of
Mon Dieu, such vulgarity from a supposed master chef. Your mouth is filthier than the gutters of Markov. I cook with innovation, you cook with insults.
Enough. I won't have my competition devolve into tavern brawling before it's even begun. Save your petty rivalries for your dishes. My steward will now distribute your ingredient list. When the horn sounds, you may begin your hunt. Remember, I reward both quality and cunning. Those who demonstrate both will advance.
I'm ready. Chef Porio and I will bring back the best ingredients in all the Rift. Just you wait and see.
Indeed we will, my boy. Indeed we will.
We've got the Jazz Bay grapes from near the hot springs, and those stinky numerous rot mushrooms from that hollow log. Just need the taproot now, but I really don't want to fight a Spriggan to get it. This fog is making everything worse. Can barely see 2 steps ahead. Do you think Maven would notice if we use something else instead? Maybe a carrot?
A carrot? Do not be foolish. What are we going to serve her on the plate? Spaghetti and a fucking meatballs? No, Guanciale. Use your tiny little head with your tiny little brain. In order to win, we must provide the best. Do not let fear take a hold of your balls. We will find the Spriggan here in these woods. I can smell it.
I'm sorry for being a coward. No real chef would suggest a carrot substitute.
Look!
It has that unique bittersweet.
Rondak! Rondak, my friend. Quite the fight you got into here, huh? I see you have gotten quite a lot. Is that the Spriggan I see over there? Oh, Taproot is the last one. You don't mind if we take it from here, excuse me?
Back off. I risked my life for this taproot. Had to take down that saber cat and this Spriggan while you two were picking flowers. This is mine. I fought for it. I earned it.
Can't we just share a little piece, please?
Vafanculo, Rondak. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. We have not been picking flowers. We have been picking berries. Now hand over the taproot or else.
Or else what? You think your fancy solitude cooking makes you better than everyone? I've got burns from that Spriggan's flame and claw marks down my back from the saber cat. This taproot is mine.
Chef Porio, maybe we could trade something? I've got some juniper berries and snowberries we collected.
We will trade nothing.
You arrogant solitude pig. I've had enough of you and your little apprentice. You think you can just take what others work for? I'll sooner throw this taproot in the river than give it to you.
Porio, please. Maybe we can find another Spriggan.
Vafanculo! You dare call Guanciale a pig? That is could not be further from the truth. I mean, how stupid are you, Rondak? You know who you remind me of? Anton Virein. He was real stupid too. Right until the very end.
My former master, who mysteriously vanished after meeting you two. Everyone knows something happened that night. The guards found blood in the wine cellar.
That's not true. We don't know what happened to Chef Anton. He probably just left the city.
He didn't just leave the city. He was killed by you two. I know the truth about my master Anton. The guards found blood, but no body. And suddenly little Guanciale becomes head chef at 8 years old. The pieces fit together.
You must be one shit at puzzles, because these puzzle pieces do not match, Guanciale?
I didn't do anything wrong. I was just an apprentice. Chef Porio said I deserved to be head chef.
So you admit it then. Chef Porio gave you Anton's position, and how convenient that Anton disappeared the same night you two were alone with him.
My dear Rondak, it was not just convenient. You thought I would let Anton defeat me, the greatest chef in all of Tamriel. I shoved my blade up his esophagus.
You're confessing to murder. You killed my master for what? His recipes? His position?
He's a fucking talent.
By the 8th, you actually murdered him.
Chef Porio, what are you saying? We can't talk about this here.
If we cannot talk about it here, in the middle of the woods, late at night, then where else can we talk about it?
He killed my master with that cursed blade and stole his talent.
Yes, Rondak. Yes, I did. And guess what? You aren't going to do a damn thing about it! Mamma mia! How could you be so fucking stupid? Confronting me here and now.
What? What are you going to do now? By the gods, you're both monsters. You're going to kill me too, aren't you?
No, Rondak. I will not kill you. You see, you are already dead. The saber cat did that to you.
No, stop it. What are you doing?
You stupid fucking monkey! You stupid! And now you should have just given it to me the first time!
But still hearing the horrible sound. Chef Porio, please. That's enough. I'm trembling uncontrollably now.
It is over, Guanciale. The taproot is ours. Guanciale, I'm going to clean myself off real quick. I am sorry, but you know this is the way things go. Don't you want to win, Guanciale? Don't you want to be the best? He knew about Anton. He had the taproot. But now, my boy, now everything will work.
Yeah, Chef. We killed another person, Chef. He knew about Anton, and what are we doing? This isn't cooking anymore.
My sweet, poor little boy, you have so much to learn. Cooking is about... It is about power. It is about strength and beauty. This man was getting in our way. He was keeping the taproot to himself. He knew about Anton. He was going to pit him against us. This was the only way. And now, here, they will not know he was murdered because of the big animals here. It will look like an accident. Do you not see, my Guanciale? Use your brain.
I don't understand, Chef. You always said cooking was about making people happy, about creating something beautiful. But now we're just killing people. This isn't what I wanted when I became your apprentice.
Guanciale, listen to me, and listen to me very closely. To be a cook is to make people happy. But to be a chef You must protect yourself. What we have done here is a protection. And don't you ever forget out of your stupid little mind. This is the way of the world. You will learn it now, and you will learn it well.
You're scaring me, Chef Porio. This isn't what I want to be.
There is no need to be scared anymore. Listen, Guanciale, we will talk about this later. But for now, we must go back. We must finish this competition. And tonight and later, we shall speak of this. Come.
I don't know if I can do this anymore, Chef. I don't care about the competition now.
Guanciale, shut your fucking mouth. Do not say that. Competition is all we have. Cooking is all we have. You will learn, boy. This is a part of being an apprentice. Perhaps you weren't ready for a head chef after all.
I must say I'm surprisingly not disappointed. Results are as follows. Basilia and her apprentice provided ingredients of exceptional quality, precisely what I expect from those seeking my patronage. Second place goes to Clario Morsley, whose selections were creative, if questionable in safety. Third position to Chef Porio and Guanciale. Fourth to Elsa and her orphan. Ujeta and Nils trail behind with barely acceptable offerings. As for Rondak, his failure to return disqualifies him entirely. One cannot serve at my table if one cannot survive a simple foraging expedition. The second challenge begins at dusk, the servants' feast. Prepare accordingly. Nils, remain here. The rest of you are dismissed to prepare for the next challenge. I suggest you use the time wisely. The servants' feast will test more than just your ability to follow a recipe.
Does this mean we made it through? We're still in the competition?
This was a piece of a cake. We are ready for the servants' feast. You will be providing the recipe, Lady Blackbriar?
For the servants' feast, you will prepare a meal befitting my household staff. These are people who serve me, not common rabble from the street. The dishes must be satisfying enough to keep them loyal, yet remind them of their station. You have until midnight.
A practical challenge. Finally, something that shows a chef's true worth. Feeding real people, not just making fancy garnishes.
Indeed. Thank you for this opportunity, Maven. We shall see you later tonight. My friend Nils, molto bene.
Nils, your performance was disappointing. In my household, disappointments are not tolerated.
What a day, Guanciale. What a day.
Chef Porio, can I ask you something about Rondak? I keep seeing it happening over and over in my brain. The rock and the blood. Why did we have to do that? There had to be another way to get the taproot.
Oh, Guanciale, you still have so much to learn, my little Guanciale. But let me tell you something. And you listen well.
I'm listening, Chef Porio. I'm trying to understand. It's just, he begged us to stop. And I can't stop thinking about Chef Anton, too. And how I thought that was okay before. Mama always taught me killing was wrong. But I'll listen.
Your mother and your father are correct. To kill, to murder is not right, Guanciale. It is not right, and I hope you take this to your
And
little
why
heart.
the key? I don't understand, Chef Porio. If they're right, then what we did was wrong. I'm just a boy. I shouldn't have to see people die like that. I came with you to learn cooking,
Not a murder, I know. To kill out of heat of passion is wrong, just like your mama and your papa told you. But to kill, in order to protect yourself, to protect your craft, and to advance in your craft against those who would go out to hurt you, to beat you, to besmirch you, Guanciale. That is just a good business, and a good business is a good cooking.
I don't know. This doesn't feel like just business. All I wanted was to make people happy with my food, like Mama was when I'd help her cook. But now there's blood on my hands. What if Pestilette finds out? Or Maven? Or...
Oh, so what if a Pestilette find out? You think she has not killed before? That dirty little worm? Of course she has!
Pestilette killed someone? She's just a girl like me. Chef Porio. I don't want to win if it means having blood on my hands. The water here can wash off the dirt, but it can't wash away what we did. I keep thinking about Rondak's face when
I did what needed to be done, Guanciale. Listen to me, good boy, and listen to me well.
I'm listening, Chef. I know you said we had to protect ourselves, but I keep wondering if there wasn't another way. I'm scared. What if I can't be the chef you want me to be? What if I can't do what needs to be done when the time comes?
Then the answer is quite simple, Guanciale. If you cannot kill to protect yourself, then you will die. You will be killed.
Die? But Chef Porio, I don't want to die. I don't want to kill either. There has to be another way. Can't we just cook better than everyone else? I mean, fair? My papa always said, true skill doesn't need tricks.
Tell me something, Guanciale. Was your papa the greatest chef who ever lived in Tamriel? Was your papa the head chef of the Queen of Solitude?
No, Papa's just a blacksmith, but he's honest and good, and people respect him for that. I thought that's what I wanted to be too. An honest chef that people respect. But now I don't know what I am anymore. This water feels dirty even though it's clean.
Listen to me, Guanciale. You are at the point in your life, my child, where you are going to have to make a decision. This world, the cooking, I had told you from the very beginning, it is a cutthroat. It is dangerous, and if you do not protect yourself, if you do not strike while the iron is hot, then Guanciale, they will cut you to pieces, and you will rot, just how we were rotting in a broom.
I hated Bruma, but Chef, I don't want to be afraid all the time. I understand now. Chef Porio, I really do. I don't want to be weak like this. I don't want to go back to Bruma. I want to be strong, and I want to win this competition. And if we have to protect ourselves, then...
Mamma mia, Guanciale! This is what we call a breakthrough. You are learning. You are understanding. This, my child, this is what make you strong.
I want to be strong. I want to be the greatest chef in all of Tamriel, just like you. I don't want to go back to being nobody in Bruma, or just the blacksmith's son in solitude. When we face Pastelette tomorrow, I'll show her what real cooking is, and I won't let anyone stand in our way or hurt us.
Maravilloso, ragazzo mio! Tomorrow, we will win.
By the hiss. I can't. The blood. Too much blood.
Well, it seems we have our first elimination from the competition. How unfortunate.
Oh no.
Maven Blackbriar, what the fucking shit is this?
Well, it appears our competition has grown more cutthroat than anticipated.
Is he really dead? I don't want to look.
Oh, he is really dead. Vaffanculo, he is really dead.
I can't. The blood reminds me of... No, I need Escuma. Need to forget this.
How dramatic. I merely arranged for his return as an object lesson to the rest of you.
How utterly barbaric, yet efficient. I can appreciate the message you're sending, Maven.
Basilia, you are in agreement with this?
In this business, one must understand the consequences of failure. While I wouldn't personally resort to such direct methods, I can't say I'm surprised by Maven's approach to competition. Success requires sacrifice.
I think I'm going to be sick. I never wanted anyone to die over cooking.
Divines, help us. I can't die here. I just wanted to start fresh. To stop the skooma.
I want to go home. Reload was mean, but she didn't kill anyone.
Well, this is certainly more exciting than I anticipated. I suppose I'll just have to win then, won't I? Unlike some of you amateurs, I actually have the talent to survive.
I have a responsibility to protect Francois. Maven, surely you can't mean to harm children over a cooking competition.
You misunderstand me, Elsa. I didn't bring children here to harm them. I brought them here to teach them the realities of Skyrim. Age doesn't matter in this province. Competence does. If you're old enough to hold a knife, you're old enough to face consequences.
Mon Dieu, this is outrageous. I came to create culinary masterpieces, not participate in a slaughter.
Mamma mia! If this is the way it has to be, fine, Maven! I accept your request! You all are too weak! None of you are ready for a true competition! Guanciale and I are the best cooks in the entire of Tamriel!
The stakes are what make the game worth playing.
This kitchen is adequate, I suppose. I've worked with less in High Rock. When Father insisted, I learned humility. And as if I needed such lessons.
Clearly your father did not do a good job of teaching you, Pistolette!
How dare you speak of my father? He was a simple woodcutter with no appreciation for talent or ambition.
Clearly he had no talent as well!
You know nothing about my family. My talent is mine alone, cultivated despite their limitations.
Pastelette, compose yourself. Don't let this chef provoke you before the competition has even begun.
I need this position. The fishery W work isn't enough to support my habits. If I have to risk my life for a better future, so be it. At least death will be quicker than skooma withdrawal.
This is madness, but my reputation cannot endure another failure.
Guanciale, it seems like we are in for the long run.
If we have to cook for our lives, I'll make you proud. I promise.
Now that we all understand each other, Welcome to your next challenge. I hope you're all ready to create something truly memorable.